Hey, good morning, everyone. I am Nadia Jones, and this is a 90-day vision transformation challenge. Today is Wednesday, so happy hump day, y'all. It is the middle of the week again. It's like these weeks are going by faster and faster. And with that being said, as the weeks go by faster, we have to make sure that we are doing what we're supposed to do to better ourselves, because as these weeks are going by faster, that means you're becoming who God created you to be faster. That means it's gonna be here before you know it. So do all that you can each and every day to be the best you that you can be. Stay in on your affirmations and make sure you're taking the time to set your goals. Your 3 goals a day, y'all, is not that difficult, especially once you just start. As soon as you just start, it's really not that difficult to keep this up. And as you continue knocking these goals off, when you're attacking your ultimate vision, and then the financial and the physical aspects of your life, and things are starting to transform in your world, like you're starting to look different, you're starting to have more money in your bank account, you're being more productive, you're starting to produce things that you're working on. You're starting to share your gifts with the world, and therefore you're producing, because we got good works in our DNA, y'all. And once you start producing these good works, bringing them from your mind into reality, you start creating wealth for yourself, and you start just the whole dynamics of your life begins to change. So the weeks are going by faster, but don't let that worry you. Just be happy and be thankful. Look, that means you're just becoming who God created you to be, doing what He called you to do faster. That means you're gonna get there faster than you initially thought. So my message today, y'all, is for us to truly change, our hearts and our minds have to be in the right position. So those of you that have been struggling with forgiveness, struggling with bitterness, with resentment, remember, you have got to let those things go. Because if you can't let those things go, you can't become the person that God has created you to be. You can't truly transform into the dream version of yourself holding on to these things in the past. They are in the past, and the longer you hold on to them, the longer you'll stay in the past. And you want to move forward. You want to get to your future. You want to become that person that is no longer afflicted by those things. So you have to learn to let those things go. And I just want to, I know the scripture, but I can't remember it. But I'll find it and I'll put it in the description. But if you're struggling with those things, ask God every day until it happens. Ask God to create in you a clean heart and renew in you a right spirit. And I know I've said that before in some of my videos, but I feel the need to put it out here again, because some of you are waiting for your breakthrough. Some of you are waiting to just get past a certain point in your life, and you're not able to do that because you're holding on to these things of your past. You're holding on to these feelings. Yeah, listen, you don't want to feel those things anymore, right? But every day you allow your mind to travel back in time and to reminisce and ruminate on these negative thoughts, ruminate on these things ruminate on how people did you wrong, ruminate on how hurt and heartbroken you once were. Listen, you once were those things. People did do you wrong. Those are facts. But you're not in that same environment today. You're no longer around those people. You've removed yourself from those people. You've cut ties from everyone and everything that you needed to cut ties with. And now you need to cut ties with the feelings and the emotions attached to those people and those circumstances of your life, so that you can experience new, beautiful, joyful, happy circumstances in your future. You cannot hold on to those things and walk into your future and experience the goodness of God and experience the goodness of life, the joys, the little small moments in your life, if you're constantly thinking on those things that hurt you, that nearly destroyed you, thinking about all of your trauma. And I know it takes time to get through and to heal from these things, but you have to be doing the work so that you can get through and heal from these things. You have to do the work, because I know you want to walk into that joyful life that you know God has waiting for you. But you gotta let these things go. So please, if you're struggling with forgiveness, with bitterness, with resentments, with just moving forward, if you keep thinking and replaying over and over in your mind all the times that people did you wrong, people that you love, people that you cared about, if you constantly are ruminating on those things, you need to stop what you're doing right now and ask God to create in you a clean heart and renewing you a right spirit. And you need to pray that each and every day. And every time that you find yourself stuck in the cycle of thinking those thoughts, thinking those negative, repetitive, thoughts of your past, traumas, hurts, and pains, pray that prayer immediately. Pray that prayer immediately. Find that scripture and just meditate on it, and just pray it and pray it and pray it until those thoughts just go away, until you no longer feel, those negative feelings that you were feeling in the moment when those thoughts came around. Okay, so keep doing that, and in time, I promise you, it will get better and it will get easier. And before you know it, just as fast as these weeks are going by, you're gonna find yourself with a clean heart and a renewed spirit, and you're gonna find yourself driving, and you're gonna just be smiling or in a good mood, like just chilling, like real chill and feeling really good. And you're just like, man, where's this joy coming from? Like, everything that used to trigger you will stop triggering you, because you've been doing the work. God is cleaning your heart and renewing your spirit daily. So those triggers, when they arise, they're not going to take you back down memory lane and keep you stuck. They're gonna come up and you're gonna be like, ooh, yeah, I feel that. I remember how I used to be. I remember what that thought or that trigger used to do to me. And it won't have that power over you anymore, and you'll walk right around it or over it, and you'll continue on throughout your day and be able to experience the joys of life, the joy of the day, right? Before you know it. And it won't be long, y'all. Keep praying that prayer, keep doing it. And like, I'm keep saying this because these weeks are going by so fast. Before you know it, you will be your dream version of yourself. Before you know it, you will have a clean heart and a renewed and a right spirit. And your heart will be in position. You're in the right posture. Your mind will be open. Your life will be open to receive and experience joy, the joy of the Lord, happiness. You'll be able to truly enjoy life. So that's all I have for y'all today. it's hump day, y'all. Let's get over this hump. It's not a big deal for us. We've been doing this. We know how to get our minds turned in the right direction. So if your morning didn't start out right, you know what to do. Get in your affirmations, turn your day around. You got the power to do that. All right? So that's all I got for y'all. Keep grinding.